What is up, bodyweight exercise fans and superhero trainees? In today's video, we'll be having a look at the first whole week of the Superhero Bodyweight Workout Plan. Now, even if you don't care about following this whole plan, you can still use this weekly schedule to train, since it's a very powerful, short, but at the same time, intense plan for the whole body. Week number one consists of 5 workouts that are done on consecutive days. So for example, you train once on Monday, next on Tuesday, next Wednesday, next Thursday, and finally Friday. You have 2 types of workouts, workout A and workout B. Workout A focuses more on the upper body and it's more of a circuit type of training routine, and workout B focuses completely on the lower body, because let's face it, you can't look like a superhero and have weak legs. Specifically, workout A that is done on days 1, 3, and 5 is a combination of a straight pull-up set and a circuit. So we start with pull-ups. This is you can say it's our first station, where we want to focus on doing as many repetitions as possible with clean, slow, nice form. After that, we rest for 1.5 minutes. So short, not that short of a resting period. You rest pretty adequately, at least in the first week of the superhero plan. Next, you start your circuit that begins with burpees. You can do here 1-arm burpees or even 1-arm and 1-leg burpees. So as you can see here, I cross my leg and my arm. On one jump I do left arm and right leg, and on the other jump I do right arm and left leg. I started working on these during the quarantine. I haven't seen them anywhere, but just came to me one day because I was looking for more challenging exercises, and it actually works really good. It focuses a lot on the core. At the same time, you're working your legs. Really good exercise. If you're interested, I can make a more detailed tutorial about this exercise, so let me know in the comment section below. So we start with burpees. Here we're using a timer, so we're working on for 30 seconds burpees. Next we have a 15-second resting period. After that we have our push-ups. Here you want to do as many clean, good form push-ups in 30 seconds as possible. If you can't do consecutively push-ups for 30 seconds, which makes sense for a lot of people, do as many as you can and then follow that with a plank. So the remaining time that you can do push-ups, complete it with a plank. After our push-ups, we have hollow body holds. My favorite core exercise and abdominal exercise. Again, I have a tutorial about this one. I'll include it above and in the top comment below, where you can find all the extra details and videos and tutorials I'm talking about, in case in case some things don't make sense, or in case some exercises are not exercises you're familiar with. So after our hollow body, we finish this 4 exercise circuit with prone angels. Again, I have a tutorial for this exercise as well. So it's kind of a straight pull-up set in the beginning, followed by 1.5 resting period, followed by 4 exercises that last for 30 seconds each, with 15 seconds rest in between. Once you're done with this whole set, so this pull-up / circuit set, you have 3 to 4 minutes of rest. I want you to get enough of rest. It's important, you don't have to rest only for 1 or 2 minutes. For me, and from what I've seen in the latest studies these years, I think your best way to go with resting is getting enough of rest that you feel pretty good, pretty charged, but not too much, so don't overdo it, and waste your time or start getting cold. So 3 to 4 minutes for most people will do. In total, you'll be doing these circuits 3 times, so that's it. Once you're done with 3 circuits, you're done with the workout of the day. It's short, but pretty powerful, pretty intense workout, especially for the upper body. Workout B is done on day 2 and day 4 of our weekly schedule. So that's Tuesday and Thursday, if we are using the example that I mentioned previously. This consists of 2 exercises. Wall sits, so that's an isometric exercise. Isometric means that there's no movement in the joints that take part in this exercise, followed by sprints. Now, how do you do sprints? You can do these on a hill, running uphill, which is my favorite way to strengthening my lower body. Amazing exercise, not only for your legs, but also for your cardiovascular system, also for burning fat, and with a really short workout, you can burn a lot of fat. And in general, I think it's the #1 calisthenics exercise for building a strong superhero-like lower body. Now, if you can't do sprints, if maybe you're at parts of the world where going outside is still not an option, if you can only train at home, there are other alternatives that you can do. My second favorite one is running upstairs. So maybe you have like a tall staircase in your building or wherever you live. If you don't care about looking weird to your neighbor, you can do your sprints on stairs. If that's not an option as well, you can use an exercise bike. Again, a lot of households have one, although we use them mostly for hanging our clothes, right? Another option is also a rowing machine. A lot of people that contact me have a rowing machine often, and they tell me if they can use that instead of sprints. That works pretty good as well. I used to train a lot as a rower with this machine. Although I hated it, it works really good, the whole body, and focuses mostly on the lower body, which is our goal. And if none of that is an option, you can also combine your wall sits with jumping lunges. Now, here in lunges, normally with our sprints, we'll be running for 20 seconds, or if it's your exercise bike, whatever you're using. But for jumping lunges, you can go up to 30 seconds as well. Since you're switching legs and you're working a little bit differently, you can increase a little bit your time under tension. So quick summary again, we start with a set of wall sits. If double leg wall sits are pretty easy for you, you can do single leg wall sits as I'm doing over here. Time, focus on 20 to 1 minute, 20 seconds to 1 minute. If you're starting your one leg wall sits, first time, you can focus on getting close to 20 seconds and slowly build it after that. I can hold now on my artificial leg, I can hold 30 seconds, which is a big win for me. And my plan is to get as close to 1 minute as possible. So once you're done with your wall sit, you're moving on to your sprints. You only have 15 seconds of rest. Run as fast as you can up a flight of stairs or a hill, or cycle on your exercise bike as fast as you can, or row on your rowing machine as fast as you can, or do your jumping lunges. And after that, you have again 3 to 4 minutes of rest. In total, we'll be doing this for 3 sets. This workout might not sound like a lot, but if you really work hard on each round, trust me, your legs will be wasted. It's been a week that I've been doing these, and my legs are already completely sore. As a matter of fact, I had a personal coaching session the afternoon after the morning that I did this routine, and I couldn't run at all. My legs were wasted, so I could barely follow my trainees. Warming up, really important for this workout. It's really easy to pull a hamstring, a gluteal muscle, strain an ankle when you're sprinting, when you're running at high intensity. Although the heel makes this exercise a lot safer. This is why one of the reasons at least, that I don't run on straight surfaces. Running uphill makes the exercise a lot more softer for your joints, your knees. But still, there is the case of getting injured. So there is a probability of getting injured. So make sure that you warm up really well. You want to do at least 5 sets of 20 seconds. These are done at 50% intensity, your first set, 50% again, your second set, 60% of total intensity, your third set. The fourth one is at 70%. And the fifth set is at around 80, maybe if you feel really good, 85%. So do 5 of these sets. If you still feel pretty cold, if you feel that your legs are not prepared yet, you can do another 2 or 3. So if you do 6 or 8 sets, that should do it for most people. Again, take your warming up really seriously for this workout, because it's really easy to pull, any muscle, a gluteal muscle, hamstring, sprain an ankle, whatever. For those who are doing the jumping lunges, so for those who are not doing uphill sprinting or upstairs sprinting, or don't have an exercise bike, or don't have a rowing machine. So for those of you who maybe can't train outside and this is your only option, your warm-up is a little bit different. You want to do 5 sets of bodyweight squats. So your first set will be between 10 and 15 repetitions, your second between 15 and 20, third one 20, 25, fourth one somewhere between 25 and 30. And you want to build it up to increasing 5 reps every time and get close to 40 repetitions. Now I'm not giving you exact numbers, but if you experiment a little bit with your reps, it's pretty easy to figure out. Finally, our Q&A. A lot of people have been asking, how does this plan differ from the older version? I've launched the Superhero Workout Plan in the past 2 more times. A lot of people have gone through it, amazing results. This is a little bit more different in the following ways. It's shorter, so it's 2 months. The old one was almost 4 months, but it's also more intense and, in my opinion, even more effective than the previous version. So a lot of people have completed the first version, got amazing results. Maybe I'll link some photos up here if I find them. But a lot of people find it a little bit too long to commit. So a lot of people told me that I'd like to do this plan, but 4 months are too much. So this version is shorter and in my opinion also more effective. So moving on, question number 2. Let me check here my cheat sheet. Does this program consist only of circuits? So no, it doesn't only use circuits. Circuits are during our first week. We will be also doing supersets and all kinds of different, I'll be adding all kinds of different details, new details in this workout plan. A lot of things that I'm pretty excited to share with you. Next question. So when is the program going live? I'm working very intensely on the new website and finishing the graphics of the book and all of that. The latest that it will be ready will be ending of next week. So by Friday, be aware that I'm going to put this on a 3-day 50% discount for all of you followers that watch my videos and support this project. This is a way of saying thank you to you. So for 3 days it will be available for 50% off. I'll notify you through a video and through my newsletter list. You can subscribe, go to my website, I'll leave the link above to make sure you stay posted. What else? How do you warm up for the circuits? Good question that I forgot to cover. We'll be using my last warm-up routine that I uploaded a few months ago. It's basically how I warm up the last year. It's my most efficient bodyweight warm-up plan. Every time I do this, my body feels really good, really prepared for every workout. Every time I don't follow this warm-up routine, I do feel that my performance takes a little bit of a hit sometimes, and I do feel some joints also, not feeling as rugged, as steady, and as strong as they should feel. Also, warming up is a way of getting in the mood to train, even if you don't feel like training. I've made a video of this on motivation, if you need motivation on how to train. When you start warming up, it's like a switch, it's like Pavlov's dogs. It's like something switches your brain and sets it in workout beast mode. So that was all for today. I hope I covered every question. If you have any more questions, leave them below in the comment section. I'll answer everybody. I'm doing my best to answer as many comments the last 2 weeks. So especially for my superhero videos, I'll be answering every comment that will be put. So I do this probably every evening, Greek time. I don't know what time that is for your country, but enough blabbing. Let's get started. Let's start working out. Those who haven't got on the Superhero Workout Plan yet, start now. I'll be sharing the first 2 weeks. This is week number 1. I'll be sharing the second week as well online. You can give it a try, see if this is for you, if you like it, if you enjoy the workout. And after that, I'll be sharing with you the complete plan probably next Friday. That was all. Until next time, keep on training.